He went from being a husband and a father to being my very best friend. And I truly mean that.
I feel good because she done brought me a long way, okay? I have to admit that.
Would you repeat that?
She has brought me a long way. When you stop and reminisce how it would have been without her. Because like she did have structure, I did.
My name is Donna, and I live in Pontiac, Michigan. I've been here all my life. I come from a long line of women, so it made us strong. When it's just women, first of all, we're not afraid to speak up, maybe sometime too much. And then we're very defensive, and we're not from the prove me state, but you got to prove it to me.
My name is Thomas. I was born in Washington, D.C. I left Washington, D.C. as a teenager. I went in the military. I stayed in the military 6 years, 9 months, and 11 days. I got out of the military and came to Pontiac, where I went to work for General Motors for 43 and a half years. I'm glad I came here. I've been here over 50 years, so I consider this my home now.
When I first laid eyes on him, I was 16 years old. I was working in my aunt's restaurant. Every time he come in there, he had something to say to me. And I was like, I got a boyfriend and you should not be talking to me. And he finally asked me out, and maybe a little later we'll get into all of that.
She was very nice to me, okay? And I used to eat over there every day. And she used to keep my plate pretty full. And then the point what I did, I stood her up the first time accidentally.
No, I said I'd get into that later.
Oh, okay. But no, she, I didn't have no bunch of outside activity. And so she was nice. Joanne was very nice to me.
But he kept trying, and that was okay. Because I finally gave in and said I would not go skating one Sunday, which was, holy grail, and wait for him to pick me up for a date. I didn't go skating to go on a date with him. And he stood me up.
My car actually broke down.
Well, that's the story we tell. But it's a over 50-year-old story. The car broke down. That's the story he gave me. Well, I couldn't say too much if his car didn't break down, but I didn't believe it. I honestly thought he forgot he asked me out.
That's what happened at that time.
Okay. Yeah. I felt I needed to pick him up, dust him off, and say, look, all this nonsense.
I didn't realize. I thought I was all right.
Oh, he thought he wasn't broke.
Before I got married. I didn't know I was broke. Until I started, damn, I'm gaining weight and, stability, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I thought I was happy, but I was a whole lot happier being married.
It's really no book on this, When I got married, I was 19, right out of high school. So everything was new. I wasn't used to living with nobody else. I wasn't used to running my own house. You take it one day at a time.
You're going to have your ups and downs, but on the whole, it's fine. That's why we married for 50 years. You have to compromise. I found that out. You have to compromise. Both sides. Okay? Sometimes it's hard to do, but that's what has to, in order for it to last, you have to do that.
Now, my joy is my kids. They're 17 months apart. I'm speaking of Thomas. Stacy is our oldest. That's the job I chose as a homemaker. And so I had to get this right because he had to go to work every day to keep a roof over their head. I couldn't be more proud of them than I am. They turned out to be wonderful human beings. They considered and they compassion. They think of others.
Happiest points in my life is my daughter and son in my marriage. Because like one thing about our family, we all are one. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for any of them. I'd say marriage brought stability to my life. And Joanne stuck by me 100%. And it was good to feel that way. Because all I would call myself, I had a family. And that's what I strived on.
You said I was bossy.
Well, yeah, you're still bossy. But I think over the years that her bossiness, I come to find out, is the stability in our marriage. Because before I met her, like I say about marriage, I didn't think that much about it. But I know once I got married, I wanted it to last. And so far it has, 50 years. I'm glad that I did come to Pontiac for who I met. It's been in my corner ever since.
My biggest fear is being without him. I know that I'm nearly 12 years younger than him. And for me, we realize that's a possibility. I can't imagine being without him. I've known him since I was 16. He's, I don't know anything else. That's the biggest thing. My biggest fear is that a day may come where he's not next to me in the bed, he's not next to me on the seat, and that I don't relish. Just like we came, we're going to leave. And it's not the coming and the going, it's what you done while you was here. I think we did okay. I think the Lord has smiled on us enough that we are all still here, we're all healthy, we're all happy. But other than that, everything, I couldn't ask for more. I've been blessed. And he's still blessing me because we're all still here. That makes it a full circle. For me, it does.